Okay, let's try this first question of the National Benchmark Practice questions. And these are all put together by somebody called Ellen Christensen. And we're going to use them. I'm going to you should really just try the thing on your own. And I'm going to do an explanation of the questions. And you've got a slide presentation also in our website. And you can look at the memos there too, but here's the video. Anyways, this first question, I found it pretty hard. Anyways, you've got this ordered set of 7 data points. They're just numbers, they're integers, and it says there are no outliers given, but you want to make the maximum. Well, if you were going to get the maximum sum out of A, B, C, and D, and they were done in this order, well, you'd kind of go for A being 15, the biggest it could be. And if they're ordered, then this next number, B, must be a 15. So there must be 3 15s, a 15. For going for the maximum, that C must be 40. Now, the problem is what do you think D is an outlier? Do you think if we add up all these, the 4 15s, plus the 240s, and the question is just trying to figure out what's happening with D, whether it's an outlier or not. Now, when I did it, I thought, this 147 looks pretty close to the outlier from just looking at it subjectively. There's actually a formula for it. I don't know if you would know the formula, if it's even in the South African curriculum, but we're going to use it right now. We know that this 15, if it's ordered, must be less than or equal to this. But A and B must make them equal to make the maximum. This must be less than or equal. But the key thing here is we're looking at, there's the medium. Look at this. Since the medium is 15, right? Looking right in the middle of these three, right? There's the median. Sorry, this is the first quartile. The middle of the bottom half. The median is 15 for these guys, for A and B, which is the first quartile. And up here is the upper quartile. 40 is the median. Well, there's a formula for the interquartile range. You subtract these two and you get 25. Now, we should know that. But there's a formula for figuring out outliers. What we do is we take to get the upper bound, that's what we're interested up here, how big can D be? It's the third quartile plus 1.5 times the interquartile range. Well, you get 77.5, but it's got to be an integer, so 77, that would make 147. That would be right at the absolute maximum. So that's why. So there's A, B, C, the maximum 77. Well, that would make it just a little bit less than an outlier. If it was 148, it would be an outlier, but 147, it's in the range. Well, that's pretty tricky. If you kind of thought D, that's pretty reasonable if you're thinking that this is possibly an outlier. But the answer is B. So there you go.